I really am grateful for all of it. All of it. All the storms that I've weathered. All of the people that have come and gone. And we all have preferences. But I see a lot of people saying, oh, I hate winter. And imagine hating an entire quarter of your year. And every year in and out. And I honestly believe that we have these incredible brains, fantastic minds that we can wield to our advantage. And I honestly wonder that we've told ourselves certain things so much that even if they're not genuine beliefs, we can convince ourselves of anything if we repeat the lie enough. You know? That people, the thing is, people don't like cold weather. Okay, people go on holiday to get some winter sun. And they come back and they've had a nice time and then, oh gosh, back to the drudgery again. And obviously, I am speaking from a fantastically privileged point of view. I can't lie. I've just had a really transcendental experience in the refurbished Carriage House Cafe at Chatsworth. And they've done a really, really nice job of sprucing it all up. And they've got a massive long counter now, brand new furniture units and everything, and it looks, because Chatsworth is stylish, but it's just so fabulous. It's one of the most visited attractions in the Peak District of England, but also actually in the country. It's very, very famous. It's one of the treasure houses of the UK. I think there are 8 treasure houses, something like that. Anyway, fabulous. And I had my flapjack and a different kind of coffee today from the self-service machine, and it was all very convivial, very, very agréable. And I thought, wow, I'm so lucky, and luckier than a lot of people, can't lie. I've had a very fortunate upbringing, but at the same time I have had a lot of dysfunction and trauma. It's all part of the fabric, as they say. But I get to live in these surroundings, and I get to walk along, and I get to record these videos and share what I'm experiencing and learning and dealing with. And believe me, I'm not painting a picture that for much of my life that I've been perpetually doing cartwheels down the street, because that wouldn't be the truth. I've been shut out by a lot of people who I've been incredibly attentive to the needs thereof, but for some reason have been shut out and excluded and kept at arm's length, kept at a distance. And I was in bed last night thinking about this very subject, thinking of various people that I've known who I've been really kind to. I've listened to them, and I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I feel quite ignored by a lot of people, but for a long time I put myself on the back burner, not with other people but with myself, always attentive to the needs of others, making sure that they're okay. I remember actually a time that it was a friend of mine from university. We were friends for a long time, and there was one time that she and I got incredibly drunk, and I kind of nursed her through after, she kept on pushing to have more bottles of wine. It was heavy, really fucking heavy. But I remember nursing her and telling her, oh, you're going to be fine. I have to breathe your way through it. And she fell asleep. and I was violently sick. And that's kind of, it's sort of a little bit of an expose of what I've done in my life, and putting myself second or third or fourth, and being perpetually confused, thinking, why am I being so nice to these people when they're oblivious to me and my needs, or just frankly being nice. And it's not an enormous aspiration to just be nice, but it would be nice. It would, to really experience what it feels like to have somebody care about you, be attentive to you. And you see, it's funny, I do notice this now, particularly after long therapy sessions, that I'm always talking about the other person. When I'm planning what I'm going to do with my many millions, I'm always thinking about, oh, well, how will that affect other people? Designing houses that I love doing, thinking, oh, I want to make sure that the door was open in a way that is going to work for them. I thought, Martin, hello. Hello. Look after yourself. Look after yourself. And I think that's what gratitude really does. Yes, it's feeling good about things and feeling good about yourself. And it's about focus. It's actually paying attention, acknowledging wins in life. It's very, very easy just to grind away and not really have any meaning to what you're doing. So make sure you're doing things for the right reasons. I've spent basically my lifetime to this point always thinking about other people first. Make sure that you are number one in your life, because you'll observe that everybody else puts themselves first, or so it seems. But if you don't put yourself first, then nobody will know how to do it to you either. You're in the driving seat. You take the wheel. You take charge. You take control. It's always 100% of the time your life. And you get to live it the way that you want. You are allowed to do so, and you're allowed to enjoy it as much, I say all the time, as much as you possibly can. There are always going to be hard times that you face, but do it with a smile on your face.